Now, choosing where to publish is a fairly personal decision, but there are some concerns and things we need to think about in order to choose a suitable partner for our needs. Now, free is always nice, and after we explore a little, we learn that both platforms will host our application for free on a branded but secure HTTPS domain. They'll also both host a non-HTTPS custom domain, such as myapp.com, which might also be acceptable for our needs. But if our application is going to require authentication or any kind of secure communication, then we'll want to use HTTPS. And in that case, Surge might be the better option, as we can obtain that for a small monthly fee, whereas GitHub does not offer HTTPS support for custom domains at all. So next, we'll need to consider what kind of routing support we need. If we're happy using hashtag routes, then either platform will work just fine. But if we want to use push state routes for cleaner, more traditional URLs, then we'll need to go with Surge, as that is not something supported by GitHub Pages. Another thing we'll want to consider is whether or not we want to block access to our application while it's being developed, so that only people we grant access to can view it, such as a client. In that case, Surge can help us out once again for a small monthly fee, whereas it's important to know that whatever we deploy to GitHub Pages will be viewable by anyone who knows the URL. So based on the answers to questions like the ones we just walked through, we'll end up selecting a platform we want to publish to, and then we just need to figure out how to. Deploying can be a little tricky sometimes, especially for the first time, but in this case, both of these platforms are fairly painless to deploy to once we get the right recipe. With Surge, we just need to install the CLI and run Webpack, and then we can push our code up with a simple command. GitHub Pages is a little more complex, but with a minimal gulp file and a little help from gulp GH Pages library, we can get our code up on GitHub Pages no problem.